What's good, y'all? My name is Jason, and in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about my M1 Finance account and give you an update on that, and also about a wealth mindset and how to have it. So this video is good for those who are complete beginners and also those who have a little bit of experience in the stock market. So yeah, let's get into it. Welcome to Ambition and Ownership. On this channel, I like to discuss the stock market and also ownership and why it's important that we place a higher priority on empowering ourselves so that we can create our own opportunities. So if you want to follow along and also stay up to date with my M1 Finance account, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in opening up your own account, use the links in the video description to open up your own personal account. In the beginning stages of you developing a wealth mindset, it could feel like you're learning a different language. And that's probably because some of these ideas have been so foreign to us. But I promise, like, once you really begin to immerse yourself with these new ideas and this new way of thinking, you'll quickly pick up on it and it'll become easier for you to understand. And so the more you learn these things, the faster you get good at it. So this is part of what drives me to make these videos, because I've learned so much from just running my own business and also investing in the stock market, and I don't think I'll ever stop learning. But what I have learned so far, I want to just basically share that with people and be of value to anybody who, feels what I'm saying. And the idea is that, I put this content out, and then, you start having conversations with yourself or with your friends or with your family members. And then the topics of like wealth and ownership become more common types of conversations to have, like within our family cultures. When I use the phrase "don't trade your time for money," I'm not at all suggesting that you quit your job or you stop running your business. No. Some people might hear that phrase and think, how can you not trade your time for money? Other people might hear that phrase and think like, okay, he sounds lazy or something like that. But no, what it means is basically allocating some of your income, whether your income is from the business that you run or your job. That just means allocating some of that income towards assets that grow in value, or assets that are automatically set up to generate another income. So some stocks can do this. For instance, the company Costco. We're all familiar with Costco. They are a publicly traded company, which means, again, that you can, own shares of that company. So not only has Costco shares been appreciating in value over time, but they also pay a dividend. So a dividend is basically a portion of the company's profits that get paid out to each shareholder. So you are basically being paid to own the stock. Now, I'll go into what dividends are in another video, but the main point that I'm trying to make is that there are individuals out there, there are other families out there that own enough shares of certain companies that generate enough dividends that can cover the costs of that family or that individual's expenses. So they don't have to actively work to make money. That's the point that I'm trying to make. So you don't get to this process overnight, but when you start having a wealth mindset, when you start thinking like an owner, when you start to become an investor, and your account is growing, you see dividends coming in and things like that, you start to become excited about the process. And that's what I mean by creating your own opportunities, because now you have the capital to do so. Part of developing a wealth mindset is having investing habits. A lot of us have the type of relationship with money where we're paying our mortgage, our rent, and our bills, and the disposable money that's left over, we just spend it. And all I'm saying is, as individuals, as families, and as communities, we can start to balance our spending capacity with what we invest. For instance, if you have groceries at home and you spend $10 at McDonald's, then you can buy $10 worth of McDonald's stock. If you have a monthly payment on an iPhone that you have, then that same amount that you're paying for to buy that phone, you can buy that same amount in Apple stock. This way, we're not just only accumulating a bunch of stuff, especially stuff that we don't necessarily need, but we're also accumulating equity. We're also building up the amount of ownership that we have. And believe me, like once you start doing this and you build a habit of it, you see your account grow, you'll start to, that balance will be off. You'll say, hey, you know what? I was gonna buy I was gonna spend $10 at McDonald's. I was gonna buy $10 worth of McDonald's stock. I'm just gonna put $20 towards McDonald's stock and just eat at home. You get what I'm saying? So these are the type of things that we can do to make these changes. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna take you in my M1 Finance account so that you can get updated and see what's going on. All right, you guys, so we are now in my M1 Finance account. As you can see, not much has changed except I did add $50 to this account. So now I'm at $150. Pretty soon I will start buying some stocks so that you guys can see what the process is like. Remember, the goal is for me to reach $1,000 in this account. And if you guys are interested in opening up your own M1 Finance account or a Robinhood account or a Webull account, use the links in the description box underneath the video, and so that you can get some free stocks or free cash when you use those links, and I would too. So yeah. All right, y'all, thanks for taking the time out to watch this video. If you feel like I've provided you with any value, please be sure to like the video. Also subscribe to the channel so that you can stay up to date with this journey. Remember, my wife and I, we own a screen printing business. So if you need t-shirts for your business or for some kind of family event or anything like that, hit us up at SAJ Screen Printing on Instagram. That's SAJ Screen Printing, and we can work with you. We also now print mugs. So as you can see, I have my own Ambition and Ownership mug. So if you need your design printed on some mugs for yourself or for a friend or a family member as a gift, we can do that as well. So yeah, just hit us up. Thanks for watching. Peace.